The contents of this podcast is purely entertainment. Do not take us too serious. We are not experts in anything. Thank you.
Exactly what he said. And understand sarcasm. Good night.
Start it. Oh,
Yeah, we're always recording, bro. I don't know why you keep thinking like start it, bro. We always record.
how you feeling, man?
I'm gonna be in a dark place for the next few days, so
What's making you say that? What's going on?
don't worry about it.
What's happening?
Nothing. Anyway. Welcome back. Actually, that's not how we're starting. What are we talking about? How are we doing this?
I asked you a question, but you refuse to be vulnerable on this podcast.
Vulnerable.
Yeah,
Says the guy who attacked me for my religion and my
I
beliefs.
didn't attack you. I was asking genuine questions to try to understand your thought process and your belief system. By the way, cool glasses. I like them a lot.
Thank you.
But yeah, I wasn't attacking you.
I know.
Do you feel like
I'm
I'm too
playing the
aggressive
character.
on here?
What?
Do you feel like I'm too aggressive on here?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I mean, yes.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean aggressive? What do you mean by
Like,
too aggressive?
Do you feel like I come across as like aggressive or like what's the word? Yeah, I aggressive with my opinion and try to push my opinion onto people.
I mean, that's just who you are.
What do you mean? Is it who am I? Is it who am I? Is a crazy freaking sentence. Is it who I am?
Are you gonna join the pod or are you gonna continue on your phone?
I'm setting up what we're gonna be talking about next while you're attacking me. You see?
Hmm?
Like I thought I was the
I was
aggressive
just
one.
asking the question.
I thought I was the aggressor, but like I feel like, you know what? Let me just shut up.
I'm the
Anyways,
aggressor. You think I'm too aggressive?
no,
Hmm?
no.
Okay. I'm a calm soul.
Today
A calm, chaotic soul, okay?
we're gonna switch up our formula a little bit, cause I feel like we can give great advice, don't you think?
I don't give you good advice.
I have a surprise for him, by the way. That's why I'm saying this. So yeah, don't you think we can give great advice?
Sure. I think I can.
I forgot about the disclaimer. Everything
dis-
we talk about.
The disclaimer's already in the front.
Wait, you have a video of it? I was about to like, give them a disclaimer.
You didn't watch the episode?
Which one?
The one that came out.
There's a disclaimer in that video?
There's a disclaimer in all our videos now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, then we can just jump right in. Today we're gonna be giving people relationship advice.
We are?
Yes.
We're joining. We're joining the gender wars.
We are joining the gender wars, but we're doing it our own way. We're gonna go on Reddit, on this Reddit thread called Relationship Advice. I'm gonna link the Reddit thread in the description. So if you guys wanna like chime in and like, you know, post stuff, we're gonna be covering it here and there and during certain episodes. We're not gonna let you know which episodes we're gonna pick. We're gonna be doing it, but we're gonna just randomly be dropping relationship advice episodes. So you go on that Reddit thread, post your stories, and if you're lucky, you might end up on here. But for today,
Everything's planned out.
anyways, welcome back to CJ Muted. I'm your host Gene,
I'm your host, Chris.
and today we have a banger episode for you guys. We're switching up the content, like I said.
Got some
We're
new
gonna
things
be-
we're gonna try out.
We're gonna be giving you guys relationship advice. We're gonna go on the Reddit thread called Relationship Advice. It has 16 million members. So if you go on Google and type relationship advice Reddit,
We are joining the
you
gender
will
wars.
see that big Reddit thread, and we're gonna be picking stories from there and giving advice to the people that need it. Um, if you want us to
I'm
chime in
gonna
on your
give.
situation, go on that Reddit thread, make a post. If you're lucky, we'll pick it and then go through it. So,
I'm about to give the best advice ever.
our first story of the day.
Break up with them. Fuck it. Find someone new. That's my advice.
Our first story of the day comes from one user called Throw Arm Move Forward. I'm not always gonna be reading the username, but this topic was interesting. She said, I, 37 female, gave my husband, 39 male, an ultimatum about his hobby. How do we move forward? I found this story very interesting, so I'm gonna read it for you guys before we start giving advice.
I always find ultimatums very.
We don't even know what the ultimatum is about. We don't even know what the hobby is about.
I don't know.
I already know, but
But unless
anyways.
it's like actually drastic, I find ultimatums weird.
All right. Spouse and I have been married 15 years and we have 3 kids under 10. We've both always been into fitness, but my husband is always looking for ways to do more. Last year, he trained for and completed his first triathlon. We were all pretty proud of him and glad he had the experience, but the training really kind of sucked for us at home. He spent over 3 months working out nearly every day. It was incredibly time consuming. He'd spend hours a day. For example, some days he'd work his job and then come home and do a 3 hour bike ride or run. There were many days when he flat out didn't see our kids at all, and I really felt like a single mom. About a month after his triathlon, he started talking about how he wanted to do another one right away. I immediately asked him what his plans were for triathlons, and he said that he'd like to do them continuously throughout the year. I told him that if that was the case, that I really didn't think I could do that and that it might be best if we part ways. He was incredibly upset and indignant, told me I was unsupportive trying to sabotage him. He said it was unfair to make that demand, that if I was dating someone, I would never ask them to quit their hobby. And he's right. I wouldn't, but I would still absolutely peace out because their hobby is incompatible with the life I'm looking for. I didn't really feel like I was even making a demand. I was just stating a fact that it was really hard to support the family alone while he trained and that I couldn't see myself doing it forever if he wanted to become a triathlete. Even though it was unsupportive on paper, I feel like the most supportive thing I can do in this situation is to step away and let him do what he wants and chase his dreams. He eventually agreed to drop the triathlons because were the most important things to him, but it's been months and he still finds way to make snide comments about it or will bring it up out of the blue if we argue. I can't tell if he's just feeling resentful or if he's trying to get me to feel bad and change my mind about it. At any rate, I still feel the same way and there's no chance I'm going to change my mind. How do we move forward from this?
I'm sorry. Did
There's
they?
a lot to unpack
Wait, do
here.
they have a kid?
They have a kid. Yeah.
No.
I feel like bro is Loki going through his midlife crisis.
How old are they?
37 and 39. She's 37 and he's 39.
Well, yeah.
Bro is definitely going through a midlife crisis, but I feel like he can also be supported, and I feel like they can also come to a compromise. They can come up with a schedule for his training that you know gives him time to do whatever he wants to do.
Nah, fuck that.
And
Leave him and.
hold on, and we're trying to be serious. We're trying to give them sound advice.
This is
But
sound advice.
but like yeah, they can come out with a schedule to help him continue his hobby and at the same time have time to support his family. He doesn't need to go all out while ignoring his family. Like there's definitely a middle ground here. I don't think an ultimatum was the right move. That's kind of
Wait, but
fucked up.
he stopped doing it.
Yeah, because of course he's gonna stop doing it. If your wife is like, yo, don't do this anymore. Yeah, I have a kid together, or I'm getting a divorce. Like
No,
it's
they're
like
not. They're not married.
they are.
Are they? Did they say?
Yes, they've been married for 15 years. Have you been listening to the story I just read for like 30 minutes?
No.
Dang.
I'm joking. I heard most. I didn't hear the marriage part. I thought they were just dating.
No, they've been married for 15 years and they have a kid.
For better or for worse, I guess not.
Exactly. Like, I feel like her decision to just throw an ultimatum in his face like that is kind of crazy. Y'all did not have any dialogue about it. Y'all did not like sit
I'm
down
sure
and
they
try to
had
come.
dialogue
She
about it.
didn't say that though. She just said that she's been feeling like he's been neglectful of the family, and she just hit him with, "Yo, quit this or that's it." Because
Yeah,
he
like I
did
said, I
he
don't.
didn't want and he was successful. He wanted to do more of them, and she's like, "Yeah, quit and that's it." That's kind of like
That's
manipulative.
a
Like,
bit manipulative, but I'm confused. Why? What was the issue? The issue was that he was just working out so much that he didn't see his kids or
mhm.
them. So they didn't work on finding a way to make time.
They needed to sit down, have a conversation, and figure something out that works for both parties. I don't think him dropping the hobby is healthy because if that's something he genuinely enjoy, of course he's gonna have resentment towards you because you like pretty much banned him from doing something he really wants to do. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you gotta like compromise to some degree. I'm not saying she wasn't compromising before when she allowed him to like go all into that hobby, but like there's a healthy balance here. I think there's definitely a healthy middle ground that they can like come to so
Well,
that
clearly they couldn't come to a healthy middle
both
ground.
parties like are happy. I mean, they're still together,
Yeah,
but
he
she
sacrificed his shit for
she
the
wants them to
relationship.
move forward because he keeps bringing that the fact that she made him stop doing it.
Well,
I mean, he's gonna bring it up.
he's gonna bring it up.
He's always gonna bring it up. Like, I'm
Uh,
sorry until yeah,
if he's
really
bringing it up, it means that it was something he really wanted to do.
yeah, and then he's really hurt about it, and he's gonna resent you for it. Like, it's you're gonna have to like sit down and talk to him, and
It's a tough position, but I feel like I don't even know because like if that's something he was doing, she said that she was into working out and fitness,
yeah,
right?
but not as like as
As intense,
extremely
yeah.
like he is.
He wanted to do it more intense and run a triathlon, which that's crazy. That's a lot.
But that's his thing. You can't like you can't really shame him for that being his thing. If it's his hobby, like okay. But my
So
point.
the main issue is that he was spending more time doing that than spending with the family.
She felt neglected, and she felt like he wasn't helping take care of the family. He wasn't supportive.
My question would be like, what was it before the triathlon period?
True, that's a great question. Was he a present father? Was he like more involved?
It's a lot of information I'm missing, but
Well, but
just off the information I have,
I feel
I
like an ultimatum is crazy.
I think that they should have tried to work out a way to schedule it. He said he wanted to do them as often as possible, so do them every other. How long? How often does he do the triathlons? Did it say?
How long does it what?
How long is the triathlon? Like how long is it process for him
He's
to
been
train?
training
And
it for months.
is it like a few months and then he does the triathlon,
Like
or
he spent over 3 months working out every day to like train for it.
okay?
It takes a lot of preparation.
So do it every other year.
Yeah, true. You can do
Like, couldn't they
exactly
come to a compromise to just do it every other
like I
year?
said.
Like,
You
hey, if I'm doing this, this is my time. I'm gonna do this. But the rest of the time that he's not doing it, just not neglecting.
like
I'd
it's
say find the compromise there.
there's definitely a compromise here. An ultimatum is not the solution. You kind of like
Well, he's forced into the ultimatum, so you know
he's what?
he was forced into the ultimatum. He
What
was
do you mean?
forced into the ultimatum.
What do you mean he was forced into the ultimatum?
She said, "I'm leaving, or you cut that shit."
She forced him into the ultimatum.
Yeah, he was forced into the ultimatum.
Yeah, but that's crazy for her to just even that being her first solution. Like, I'm gonna give him an ultimatum.
It must have been crazy for her to come to that conclusion, because if they were good for 15 years, and then this started. I just think that, and they're married, better for worse, learn the person and the new person that they become.
15 years, people change.
I know, but that's the thing about marriage. You're supposed to marry the person and the person they become.
A lot of people don't understand that, but let's read some of the comments, right? This person said, "I have two kids, and I get where you're coming from. I think the other commenters here don't understand how difficult it is to handle kids solo. My husband also has a fitness related hobby. 90% of his training occurs when the kids are sleeping. He also doesn't get to be tired in the morning because he made a choice to sacrifice relaxing and sleep time for training, not me. It's great he has a hobby, but when you have a family, the hobby can't be the most important thing to you. Your
Oh yeah,
family is supposed to be the most important thing. Tell him to come up with a plan that lets him train and still be a present father and husband. And if he can't, he should explain to his kids he's choosing triathlons over them. Not actually. I don't support that at all. But if he's not willing to tell his kids that, why is he willing to send that message with his actions?
I feel like that's insane. I feel like you could tell your kids that he does this, but I will be with you as much as possible.
The the plan part is definitely a good advice. You can definitely come up with a schedule, bro. You don't have to go that hard in training. You can't get everything, especially when you have your family like that. Like you
Yeah,
can't
the whole kids
you can't
aspect
be
of it.
selfish like that at all. I feel like that's crazy. You can't be selfish like that. But
I don't think you can. You should be selfish. People could do whatever the fuck they want. I don't think you should be selfish, especially when it comes to family.
what do you mean?
Hmm?
Explain that more.
What do you mean?
Explain that more.
No, it's just the wording. I'm saying you shouldn't be selfish when you have a family.
Yeah.
You
And
can't is not grammatically correct, as people could do whatever the fuck they want.
true, but
But yeah, I don't. I think they should have come with a compromise, but that's past now. So he's just gonna,
and it's not
move on.
just it's not
But
just one kid. He has three kids under 10. Three kids.
wait, 3 kids? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Wait a minute, hold on. I thought it was one kid.
No, it's three.
What does it say? 3?
It says it in the story that I read.
I didn't hear you say 3 kids. You
He
said
has
our
three
kid.
kids.
Where?
She said, "We've been married for 15 years and we have three kids under 10.
Okay.
They're all young too, so that's a crazy. Yeah. Bro needs to chillax.
Yeah.
Chillax or make a plan so that you don't neglect your kids and your wife, bro. It's not that. It's
I
not
was
that
gonna say
serious.
just wait till they're older, but
You don't.
he's not gonna be.
He's not gonna have time, but you don't need to train like for like hours. Like, bro, come on.
Like I said, every other year, probably do that. Pick a year to do that
All right.
if it's that deep to him, which it seems like since he's still upset about it.
So hopefully we were able to provide some insight. All right. Let's read this one. The next one is a
Can
bit
this not have
spicy.
kids involved, so I can give a good critique?
Husband of 27 years blindsided me 3 days ago when he left for someone he's known for 6 months. How do I
Damn.
make him see the mistake he's making?
God damn.
The fact that she's even asked that question, oh Lord.
God damn. What the fuck?
Okay, all right. Let me read this. My husband, 46, and I, 45, have been together for 27 years, married for 22. 3 days ago, he told me it's over and that he's been seeing someone else for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
He then packed a bag and left while I was laying on our bed, crying my eyes out, begging him to stay. I asked him for a hug and he pushed me off, saying it felt weird. I did not see this coming. There was no warning, no clues, just announced and walked away. I've never been so fucking devastated in my entire life. This is somebody I've spent 60% of my life with. I love him more than life itself. We have three children and I've been through so much together. Yes, there's been problems in the past, like any marriage, problems with money that has caused tensions, disagreements over things, but this blindsided me. I don't understand how you can replace 27 years with 6 months. It makes no sense. I would never do this to him. I'm shattered and I can't find a way to make him see what a horrible mistake he's making. When I try and say things like that, he tells me I'm being manipulative. I've spent 3 days crying, like loudly crying, the sort of crying most people never experience. You would be surprised, lady.
Deep ones.
I can't sleep. It's consuming every second of my consciousness. I've told him we can work through this and that I'm willing to take him back in spite of what he's done, but he just isn't hearing it. What you mean taking him back? He doesn't want to be with you. Anyways, he said things like, I will always love you in a way, and we will always be linked by the children. I've tried bringing this up, but it's been of no use. How the fuck do I make it clear to him that he's making a massive mistake that he will regret? I don't know what to do, and it's breaking me. Edit. Just to clarify a few things that keep coming up. I do not live in the US, and now our kids are 24, 21, and 14. They all still live at home.
Oh, she
So,
doesn't live in the U.S.
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say,
So,
where's this happening? What country? Wait, where do you live?
does it matter?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like regionally.
No, bro left for somebody who's
Because
known
how
for 6 months.
legally the legal system will grab him.
Legal. He wants a divorce. He wants to be with somebody new. And she said that they had problems in the past. But
What kind
like,
of problems?
did your problems get resolved? Or did you guys just brush it under? Like,
Yeah, I wanted to know. Yeah, that's a great
Like,
question. Like,
did
were
you guys
they
just-
resolved?
hey, were they resolved and just brushed it off? Like, you know what I mean? Because a guy does
We've had like when you say you have problems in the past, I would hope that they were resolved.
exactly.
If they were just brushed under the rug, then
Because somebody doesn't blindside you like this. And it's one thing if he was cheating and just hiding it, right? Bro literally told you, yo, I'm leaving.
yo, what kind of genjutsu do you have out there? What kind of new pussy genjutsu is he under?
Still.
Or is
but,
he
like,
just? Is it was like for me? It's one of the two. It's either there's been some shit going on for the past however long,
Mhm.
and it's driven him to this other person,
Mm-hmm.
or he just wanted to go outside and then he got absorbed genjutsu, whatever.
True, but the thing is, bro is not cheating and keeping it on the low.
Well,
you know
he-
what I mean?
Yes, he was.
He came out and was like, yo, I'm leaving for
Yeah,
this
but
person. Yes,
prior to that,
prior
he
to
was
that, he was
cheating on the
cheating.
low.
prior to that he was cheating.
Yeah.
But he came up and was like, yo, I'm leaving for this person.
Does that change the fact that he was cheating?
So people cheat and then keep it on the low because they don't want to lose their marriage and stuff like that, right? This guy just cheated. It was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about my marriage. I actually want to leave my marriage. I'm gonna go with this person. So from that alone, I can infer that you guys have been going through some rough patches that you guys did not solve fully, and you saying that you're blindsided. I'm sure you saw signs, because somebody doesn't just wake up one day, date somebody for 6 months, and be like, yo, I'm leaving.
Leaving
Like
25, 20 plus,
27 years of marriage.
27 for 6 months.
Yeah, and also you're begging him to stay, and he's not hearing that.
He's not hearing it.
Like
Yo, what happened?
he's fully like committed to leaving. So what
There-
happened?
That's I don't think that's just happened.
Exactly. So either you like leaving
Unless
a-
he's done this in the past. Like I got like she
Yeah.
said, what were the issues that she said that they had before?
like you, or unless you're leaving key information to help us better understand your situation,
Might be.
we can't really help you here. Like, he made up his mind. What you need to do is, I understand you're hurt.
Yeah, but
And-
she loves this guy.
It's a lot of time that you guys is like spent together, and you guys have kids too. And well, your kids are also grown a little bit. So
Well, not all of them.
you have one like
One 14-year-old.
one 14-year-old, but both your other kids are
What
like
did
over
what was the
over
problems
18.
she said that they were having?
money issues.
That's it.
Yeah, that caused some tensions. So again, she
Money issues on whose side?
you're leaving out a lot of info, and from what this situation looks like, you're cooked. But don't fight for him because he already made a decision to leave. And if he's willing to like throw 27 years of marriage for someone he's met like for 6 months, he doesn't care about you like that
Honestly,
anymore.
man, just pop out with a Stefan Diggs, and
Like-
he'll regret it later.
You gotta let that guy go. He's not for you. It's
Listen.
unfortunate that you're in this situation. Obviously, especially if you really, really didn't see it coming,
Gene,
it's unfortunate. But like,
Gene,
there has
that's-
to have
that's-
been
that-
signs.
yeah, all that. No, she's asking for advice. She wants to make sure that he feels that this was a mistake. All she has to do is pop out with a Stefan Diggs, and that nigga will feel it in his stomach.
I don't think bro thinks this is a mistake, bro. Cause the way she's like moving, the way he moved, like bro does not he does not care about this lady, bro. Bro said, "I will always love you in a way." Like bro does not care about you anymore. Let's be honest here.
It's kind of crazy. Listen, I'm
Like,
just saying.
Bro.
Yo.
Imagine telling your wife of 27 years, "I will always love you." In a way,
In a way.
that's crazy.
It's kind of wild.
That is wild, bro. He's
That's
out of there.
terrible.
He's mentally checked out. He's mentally like pulled the plug on this. Like
I don't know what to tell her. Like, she's just gotta
you
pop out,
let go, and
let go, and pop out.
try to like figure out your situation like in a way where you can heal and like yeah, it's healing after 27 years. Oh my god, I can't even begin to imagine the process. Like you said, 60% of your life, bro. 60% of your life with one person, and then you just gotta start over out of nowhere. That's crazy.
Feign indifference.
27 years is almost a lifetime to some people. Like,
It is a lifetime. What do you mean?
whew,
You're
I'm
not
a-
even 27.
exactly. I'm gonna pray for you. Like, but you gotta let that guy go. He does not have any respect for you anymore. He's over that relationship, and I don't think you're gonna get him back. Even if he does come back, it's never gonna be the same because
Yeah.
you're gonna feel betrayed. And
I
yeah,
feel like that's cooked. Yeah. It's hard to say move on after that, but
let's read some of the comments.
fucking
Somebody said, "Do not fight for him. Do not take him back. He knew how deeply this will hurt, and he did it anyway. You'll never be able to trust or look at him to say it."
I mean,
That's
yeah,
true.
it's true.
The second, somebody else said, the second part is key. If he realizes what he did and tries to come back, don't take him back. He only learns what he did was okay and will most likely do it again. You can't make him see anything. You can only heal from the pain and trauma he has caused. Seek therapy to work through it and focus on yourself. Don't worry what he's doing and trying to make him change his mind. Do what you need to do to protect yourself and ensure your financial future, especially since he has probably been spending marital money on his to fund his affair. That's true. Check out your banking and credit cards account. Keep track of everything, including any evidence of his infidelity.
This is not our advice.
Even if it's no fault state. If it's a no fault state, she doesn't live in the US. If he's using shared funds, it could reflect badly on him. I know it's extremely hard now to think beyond what you're feeling, but sadly, you don't really have the luxury of waiting around for him to figure it out.
That's why I wanted to know what country they're in, because the laws are different everywhere else.
Sure, but regardless of where she is, this is very sound advice.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So you can understand like what laws, what advantages does she have in this situation.
Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through this, and heal, go to therapy, and best of luck to you.
Pop out with a new person.
Pull a Cardi B.
Just pull a Cardi.
Oh my
Just pop out.
gosh.
It'll go spiraling.
All right. This one,
It's a sound advice.
this is the next one. I've been finding all the spicy one for you because I know you like spicy scenarios.
Can we get less kids involved?
Bro. What do the kids matter?
Hmm?
What do the kids? The kids bring an interesting aspect to it. You just want to tell people to pop out and pop in. So that's why you're like, can we get less kids involved? You just
Get
want to
less
go
kids involved.
outside. That's what you want to tell the people, huh?
Basically.
Oh Lord, you want to be toxic. All right. This one says, I, 38 male, found out my wife, 36 female, cheated in the beginning of our relationship. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's a dub. Anyway,
I found out my wife cheated in the beginning of our relationship because she was not sure if things with me were going to work out with me. I overheard her saying this to her sister, said she regretted it after seeing a future with me, and nothing of the kind happened again. Should I just try and forget what I heard? My wife and I have been together since 2010, married in 2016. It's 2024 now, so do the math for how long they've been together. We both work full time and don't have kids. We've been trying for a while without success, though recent events left me wondering if I really want this with her.
how old are they again?
38 and 36. 38, she's 36.
Okay.
We met when we both got into university in 2007 and 2008. We were friends before we got together, and at the start of 2010, she was going through a bad time in a relationship at the time. And I ended up supporting her with a mutual friend of ours. She broke up with her ex, and a few months later, one thing led to another, and we ended up kissing, which led me to inviting her on a date. And the rest just happened. We were officially together in 2010, and I couldn't be happier. So you played the long game.
I was about to say. I was like, nigga, sit there. I was like, he's not treating you right.
You played a long game. You became a rebound, and then she went and did some shit. All right, let me not make inferences. Let me keep reading. Our marriage and relationship in general were always pretty good. We've always communicated well, and I've never had a reason to suspect my wife was cheating. Last Saturday, there was a barbecue in her brother's house. I got inside to get some stuff in the kitchen. While I was looking inside the fridge, I overheard my wife talking to her sister in the other room. I wasn't trying to snoop on them at first, but then I heard something like, my name, she said his name, can never know about this. Well, of course, that was my cue to actually snoop. I hid and listened to their talking. Apparently, her sister almost cheated on her boyfriend and was feeling guilty. And my wife told her about the time she slept with a guy who was a lab assistant with her at the university. After we started dating. We were exclusive. In 2010, we were exclusive in 2010. In her own words, she said, I wasn't sure things with him would work out at the time, and I just allowed myself to do it. I felt guilty once I saw how much he loved me and treated me well, and I could see a future with him. Then her sister asked if something else happened later in the relationship, and my wife said no. It was just that one time, and I wish I could forget about it. I haven't talked to her about this yet. I'm not even sure how to approach her. I feel incredibly hurt, and I know confronting her right now may just worsen things. Again, I never had reasons to suspect she cheated, but she hid this from me from all these years. And now that I just found out, it feels like she just cheated on me. I'm really broken. She noticed, and I'm not my. She noticed I'm not myself these past few days, and I dismissed it by saying it's just stress. But she knows me, and she would keep trying to get an answer. I don't know what to do. Should I just try and forget what I heard? I don't know if I should talk to her right now or process it in therapy first. Whew. This is a tough one,
Dumper. Anyway.
bro.
Hmm?
This is really tough. They've been married since 2016, so they've been married for 9 years now. They got together in 2010, so they've been married. They've been together a total of 15 years. She cheated when they were just dating. Like
No,
he-
weren't
we-
weren't they exclusive?
they were exclusive, but they were just during their first year of
Were
dating.
they? No, I need like were they exclusive or were they just dating?
He said they
There's-
were exclusive. They were exclusive. It was within the first year of their relationship. Things didn't get that far yet,
Mm.
but they were exclusive. She didn't know if she saw a future with him,
Then why are we
So
in an
she just-
exclusive relationship.
huh?
But anyway,
Exactly. So this is tough, and it's been over 15 years. The relationship is great. This is a tough position, bro. Low key. I don't know. I mean, from
Is
what
a
you said,
relationship great if it's built on a lie?
is it built on a lie though?
There's one little corner lie in there.
It wasn't a lie. It was just an undisclosed information.
That's a lie. Shut the fuck up. I know how to gaslight too. That's a lie. All right.
Undisclosed information. I'm kidding. But from what you told us, like I said earlier, you played the long game, you became the rebound, and things escalated like that.
Yeah,
If
but
she was vulnerable at that, I'm not even trying to defend her, but like she seemed like she was very vulnerable at that time.
no,
and going through
that was before they got
no,
exclusive.
that was they got into a relationship in 2010.
Yeah,
They knew each other. They were friends before. She was
yeah,
in a
they were
relationship-
friends before.
She
and that
broke
was
up
it.
with her boyfriend in 2010 around there, and then a few months later she got with him. She was going through a rough time.
Can
He
you
said
can
that,
you pinpoint that again? That point?
bro. You gotta listen more. So she said we were friends before we got together in the end of
Mhm.
2009, start of 2010. She was going through a bad time in the relationship at the time, and I ended up supporting her with a mutual friend of ours. She broke up with her ex, and a few months later, one thing led to another, and we ended up kissing, which led to me inviting her on a date, and the rest just happened. We were officially together in 2010. So
short
her
time
breaking
frame.
up with her freaking boyfriend
It's a short time
and
frame.
them getting together is like a few months. So within that few months, in that same year, she cheated.
No,
So
but
the
that's
relationship was
that's a
fresh.
year in though.
It's within that year. He said 2010.
Is when
They got together in 2010. She
I know,
cheated
but
in 2010.
they got together in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know the time frame.
What do you mean we don't know the time frame? She said it. She cheated on him in 2010.
Like at the beginning of 2010, the end of 2010.
They got together in 2010, right? So all of that happened in that same year.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know
the
it all
relationship-
happened. Yeah, but where? Like,
The relationship was
If
still
she-
fresh regardless. It's
No.
still within that same year. It's a year.
if they got together in the beginning of 2010, and she cheated at the end of 2010, is that different from if they got together in the beginning of 2010 and she cheated in the beginning of 2010?
When you put in context how long they've been together, which is 15 years, it doesn't matter because that relationship was still fresh. It was less than a year in, and she cheated.
I think a lot of time matters. Because at this point, just nod, dub. What do you think?
What do you mean? It's not nah, dub. What do you mean?
It's a dub.
What is a dub?
This is all built on a lie. Get out of my house.
It's tough, but
Okay.
I can. He definitely gotta talk to her about it. I'm
I
not gonna
mean-
be like nah, dub.
I mean,
If the relationship is great now,
if it's worth it in his eyes,
I'm not like. It's a betrayal, obviously, because like, bro, you thinking,
but she said there's no betrayal after that.
yeah, but still,
Is like the only thing I can say that if it's worth it to you, work it
the
out.
only thing where I'm like, okay, maybe it's not that serious is like the time frame, the time, like, oh, it's only been a few months since we got together,
And you're telling me why does it matter?
like, and I'm telling you, because you're like, oh,
I'm saying it matters when the time frame happens.
I'm saying it doesn't matter because it's like it still happened within that year, so like, it's still the relationship was still fresh, so like,
So it's okay.
I'm not saying it's okay, but I
But
can
it was 15 years
understand.
ago.
I can understand her confusion. That's like, is this relationship even gonna go anywhere? Even it's still scummy.
I can't understand that at all.
It's still scummy.
Is the
because
relationship gonna go anywhere? Let me
it's-
just fuck this
yeah,
person.
that's
What the
fucking.
fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to find some middle ground for.
There
her,
is
but
no
it's
middle
not-
ground. nigga.
That's so like, yeah, she betrayed you, bro. Like, honestly, you gotta talk to her. You gotta confront her about it. Let her know that you know, and then you gotta like figure out if it's worth continuing the relationship or
Yeah.
if you're just done with this. Because if you don't confront her about it, you're gonna be resentful.
Yeah,
And it's gonna
build up.
stay in
You're
your
gonna
head.
resentful and you're gonna be dead. Confront her about it and then decide from there. Dump
Yeah,
her.
because you're cooked if you don't say anything. Because in the back of your mind, it's always gonna be there.
Yeah, move your assets around.
Like, it's always
Move
gonna
your assets out your name.
It's scummy that she didn't tell you shit.
Before you tell her, move all your assets out your name and get ready.
Listen,
Listen, that's my advice. Move all your assets out your name and then go confront her about it.
I don't think he's gonna confront her about it in a way where like he's like, "Oh, I'm breaking up with you." I think he's gonna be like, "Yo, I know about this," because from what this whole post, I don't think bro really wants to leave his girl.
I don't think he does either.
I don't think he wants. I think he's just hurt
I mean, yeah.
because like it is a betrayal. It happened so long ago that I feel like it softened the blow. It happened in the first year of the relationship where they were still fresh, which I feel like also softened.
Yeah,
the
but
blow
that
for
just
him.
brings up to like, what else are you lying about?
Yeah, I guess. But from what he said, he trusts her. So, but then again, this is a big betrayal, and yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry to you going through that. That kind of betrayal is just I can't even imagine it.
Listen, move all your stuff out your name and confront her and decide what you're gonna do from there.
All right,
That's my advice. What's your advice?
I think, like I said, confront her and figure out your next steps. The first step is to get it off your chest that you know. You're not gonna be able to think clearly or make any rational decision without like confronting her about it.
I mean, if you love her and trust her and all that, go to therapy with her or something if it's necessary. But
He
confront
did
her.
say that he was gonna talk to his therapist first. That's a good idea. Talk to your therapist.
Go to couples.
They will help you, like, regulate your feelings and figure out your next
know
steps
they'll
as
help
well.
What if he has a shit therapist?
Okay, Chris. Oh Lord,
Anyway, I gave my advice.
that one was pretty interesting. All right, let's see. We're gonna do a few more. Hmm. When I read a lot of these things, right, I realize like, dang, people really people's relationship problems.
You know how many people are in the world?
Oh my God, are kind of crazy. This one is crazy because like, oof, be like, wow.
Not really. It's none of this shit.
This one says, I, 24-year-old female, tested positive for chlamydia. My 25-year-old boyfriend swears he did not cheat. Did he?
Wait.
Let me read the story. Boyfriend was in the Navy. We were both screened for STIs and were negative. I couldn't remember which tests were done, which left the possibility of maybe he never got tested for chlamydia. I did test positive for chlamydia before we were intimate. I did a treatment and I took another test and it was negative. Maybe the chlamydia never went away, or he was never screened for it, or he cheated.
Whoa. Before we continue,
Hold on.
she said
Hold on.
she had chlamydia before they were.
Let me finish.
Wait a minute. I continue.
Okay, so I remember that he did send me a picture of which test he got done. I finally found it. He tested negative for chlamydia. I texted a friend of his from the Navy to maybe see if they know anything. We'll wait and see. But honestly, I'm just
Sleeping
accepting it
around my
now.
friends?
Even if it was a blood test, everyone can tell me they told me so. So like honestly, it seems like you be insecure about
Wait, she
tested
positive?
for before they were intimate. She tested positive for chlamydia.
So what the fuck is she talking about?
So, but then she took care of it, right?
Okay.
And then they got intimate, and she
Okay.
got tested again, and she has chlamydia. So now she's wondering if he cheated, or if her chlamydia that she had never went away.
Probably.
So what?
She probably gave him chlamydia, then he gave it back to her.
You're cooking.
What the fuck is she talking about? She had chlamydia before. They were intimate. Which at the same time, I'm like, bitch, what? You knew?
Is that a possibility?
Yes.
People in the medical sector gotta comment in the.
It is a possibility.
It is, but she claims it went away
Clearly not.
because she took a test and it was negative.
So she's gonna tell me that she had chlamydia before.
The fact that she had it before.
She had chlamydia before they got intimate. Then She doesn't have chlamydia now. Then they get intimate. Then she has chlamydia again. And you want me to believe that he, in the span of all that, just happened to fuck someone random and have the same exact disease?
It's not impossible.
I'm not saying it's not impossible, but the probabilities. But then again, if he's fucking with her, let me stop.
Your theory of the like she probably gave it to him and then he gave it back to her. Like
That's just my thing.
that's like I think that's very possible.
Anyway, my advice is stop fucking people and wait till it's actually fully gone.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, can you chill a second? Bro, you just got out of
But
having.
she did say that it was negative when she got the test, so maybe
But
it was
dang,
it
chill.
could have been a false negative.
It could have been a false negative for sure, but like
So I'm not gonna put the whole burden on her.
this, we need a time frame. We need like more
It's more
detail.
information I need.
But like the fact that she said that she got it, and then
she had it and then lost it and then
Got it
got it back
again?
after him.
I'm suspicious about your activities, lady.
Now, yes.
I'm not saying he's insane. He's probably he's in the Navy.
Hey,
I can already
hey,
tell
hey,
he's.
hey,
We're giving out
hey,
real.
hey, no. We're still attacking her.
No.
We're gonna get to homie soon. Stop fucking people until you're fully sure. Now, I will say that if it was a false negative, that's unfortunate. So you probably gave it to him and he got it back. Now, homie.
Homie, bro. Homie, first of all, the first red flag, he's in the Navy.
Well,
Military people are known for being the biggest whores on earth.
I'm gonna say that he's out there, you know.
Like, and you guys are, you guys don't seem like you guys are like, that committed to each other. So like, I don't know, bro. Bro may be doing some wild things out there.
I know, right?
So,
But we don't know that. So
we don't know that. But the only fact that we
But the
have
fact
you
is that
had
if he is out there wilding, nigga, I mean, if he's out there wilding, just the odds of him wilding and just catching the same exact disease and bringing it back to her
yeah.
are just lower than the her giving him off a false negative.
All I'm gonna say is y'all need to just wrap it up, practice safe sex, and filter who you have sex with. Get tested regularly, and yeah, because this is nasty.
I mean, I agree.
Nasty work. Like
Get another test.
this one, I'm not gonna take any sides because I feel like both of you guys have a lot of like.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on here, so I
But-
can't even take a side.
In the case that it was him, you just had chlamydia. Why are you fucking him raw?
Again, they seem like they're. I'm questioning both
Are
of
they
their
together?
decisions. She barely says anything about them being committed to each other.
What does it say?
She said my boyfriend,
Oh, well, that they're committed. What do you mean?
but like it seems like it's a fresh situation type of thing.
We don't know that.
The chlamydia transfer kind of tells me a little bit of the timeline. I'm sorry,
I mean,
bro.
her having it before getting with him is kind of crazy.
That is a crazy freaking.
And being aware of
situation.
it and not, did he know?
Again, Chris, there's more.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of questions.
I hate when he's giving me more questions than
He kept it
answers.
so short. I feel like,
I feel like there's
when
a
people
lot.
when people keep it so short, I feel like they're trying to like
Omit certain details.
omit certain details to like push their narrative and like make themselves seem more like a victim. But when people have like bigger like what's it called, like bigger descriptions,
Yeah, it
It's
feels
like-
like it's more like, okay,
yeah.
we got the full story.
yeah. So
Yeah, the more questions I have, the more I'm like, what's going on here?
it's very crazy.
Got-
Alright.
You got another one?
We got the last one for today. This one is gonna be very interesting.
Is this the last one?
Yeah. It says, my 30-year-old female. Sorry. She's. I hate when they do this. When they put the age before the name. At least we
Oh,
do it.
okay, yeah.
I'm 30. My boyfriend of 31 thinks humans were put on this earth to procreate.
Okay.
Me and my boyfriend were having some wine and talking it, and it came up that he believes we were put on this earth to procreate. Kept on saying the typical annoying BS. I need my name to carry on. I need my lineage to go on after I die.
Mhm.
I vehemently disagreed that was our purpose. I asked him about the women who can't have kids. Do they not have a purpose? He then said no, but and said something along the lines of there being defects in the world, which is a crazy sentence. What would you say that? Just like how there are kids born with autism, Down syndrome, and the like. What? Bro, okay. I never strongly wanted kids, but I did start to warm up to the idea because of how good of a father my boyfriend seems he will be. I definitely feel weird about the conversation though. Like, does he actually want kids or does he only want them to carry on his legacy?
Is that it?
That's the question.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I want to ask. I just want to ask. Is he
You want-
this side or that side? 'Cause I feel like he's more this side.
You feel like it what?
Anyway,
First of all, bro got some crazy beliefs talking about calling what he said. Bro literally said, if you can't produce kids, you're a
You're a
defect. What? What is wrong with him?
um,
What is wrong with him? Imagine you're just sitting like, casually talking with your girlfriend, right? Over wine and shit like that. And then she like tells you, yo, if you can't
if
give
you
me
can't
kids,
procreate,
you're just
you're
a
useless.
defect, you're useless, bro. Like what?
I mean, he's not wrong.
What? What are you talking
I'm
about?
joking. I think the word purpose is misused.
That is crazy. That belief is crazy. And
I think that belief is misguided.
that's
And-
definitely a red flag, I think, right?
And
Don't you think?
second of all, what is she asking?
She's asking like does he actually want kids or does he only want them to carry on his legacy? Bro literally just told you. But if she also said he seems like he would be a great dad.
How the fuck would she know that?
I mean, she's his girlfriend.
Okay.
But like I feel like just that mentality overall is kind of like a red flag, bro. Seeing
I mean,
people
if
less
he's
than
cool with
because they can't
that
perform
guy,
certain duties.
his ideology, he has a I don't remember the name, but he has an ideology that's very, I think, misguided. It has a point into the fact that we are human. We need to procreate or we're all gonna die. But calling people who can't do that defects and purposeless is kind of
It's
redundant,
crazy.
because that's not their only purpose, and our humans' purpose isn't to procreate. Only purpose isn't to procreate.
I agree with
Nor
you.
is it their purpose, because purpose is kind of subjective.
Yeah, let's read some of the comment. Somebody said, "Why is it always Kevin from Milwaukee who thinks his name bloodline needs to carry on?" Like, okay, Henry the Henry the Eighth. I guess it's really important to have someone to pass on your collection of cargo shorts. She said, "I guess it's really important to have someone to pass on your collection of cargo shorts." And as someone who very much wanted children and cannot have them, this whole it's your purpose and now that you can't have children you have no value shit is incredibly insulting. Which is, yeah, she's right, it's insulting.
It's not just insulting, it's just wrong.
Like, bro, somebody said, did you notice that it is his name that needs to go on? What about your name? If passing on your name is the purpose, then how will your name be passed on? Considering that there's a whole lot of hidden misogyny in that answer. Exactly. There's a lot of misogyny in that answer. I'm not sure he'd be a good father for a girl. Also, as an artist, I kind of have to disagree with me being a defect. I'm fine. I'm just different. So people are coming for bro in this
I mean,
conversation.
like I said, he's probably
Bro,
probably
I know a lot of people. It doesn't matter the race, right? I know a lot of people that believe that have these type of beliefs.
You know what I'm saying when I say this?
A hillbilly,
What am I pointing at?
your mustache.
Yeah.
A
If you don't
mustache-
get it, you don't get
You talking
it.
about- you say he's a white supremacist or something like that? Bro, he's just misogynistic. This is not white supremacy. Go to your regular barber shop. Ask your barber, and he would tell you the same exact type of freaking beliefs. These are very common beliefs. These are rooted in misogyny.
I'm just saying the way he said it.
Bro, a lot of people say it the exact same way.
I've heard the same thing, but said properly.
Properly is crazy. There's no proper way to say this.
Yeah,
Bro,
there
call
is.
people defects.
Yeah, that's an improper way to say it. They're not defects.
They're not.
They're not. They're human beings with their own purposes.
I'm just saying that this kind of belief is rooted in misogyny. Bro definitely has some misogynistic tendencies. And yeah, that's kind of a red flag. And it's kind of like, I mean, if I was a woman and somebody told me this, that would kind of give me the ick, low key.
Yeah, what's wrong with misogyny?
Okay, bro. Nah, I'm gonna let you talk to the camera and explain yourself by that.
Yo, sometimes misogyny just makes sense.
What?
I'm joking, obviously. If you can't tell my sarcasm, then I
I was
think
gonna
you're in the
ask
wrong
you, how
place.
does it make sense since we're playing into that? How does it make sense, Chris?
Because man provide, man work. That's it.
Okay, and
That's it.
okay,
That's it.
you gotta give more than this. It.
That's it. That's misogyny. Man provide, man work.
Anyways.
Woman cook, clean. Oonga booga. We cavemen. Men bow. Men work. Woman clean, cook. Men work. What's wrong with misogyny?
That's really how Andrew Tate and the niggas be sounding on the podcast. Dumbass niggas, bro. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of that, those people, don't you think that that whole movement kind of slowed down a little bit?
What, the red pill? Niggas?
Yeah. I feel like they've been getting exposed so much
Nigga,
that they're like
they all got.
their whole movement is slowing down a little bit, which I'm very happy about, because they were becoming very cancerous.
They were entertaining me.
They were entertaining you.
Yes.
Honestly,
Stupid people entertain me. I don't know if you know that. And smart people,
you know
but
why
like,
you know why I couldn't like get entertainment out of it? Because like I felt like they had too much of a reach.
oh, you're saying you didn't like it because it was actually influencing people?
Yeah, because
Oh.
people were actually taking them seriously. I'm like, yo, that's scary. And I saw it in real life, and I was like, oh dang, these niggas are really influencing kids. That's crazy. Like, it's not all jokes anymore, because kids actually are believing that kind of BS.
I mean, yeah, but you
And
know,
I'm like, oh hell nah.
there's still people on the other side. You know,
The power that maybe were like, y'all getting too, y'all getting too.
yeah, niggas getting a little too.
Yeah, I get-
get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
we over that shit.
We over-
We don't fuck with that weirdo shit over here anymore. Alright?
They're like, we capitalize off of yeah, give us some,
give us
the
some
great
shit.
run. Yeah, give us a lot of money. It's time to like move on to the next wave.
Wrap it up. Get that shit out of here.
They packed them up immediately.
I saw something
What?
on what was it? On 8 at the Table, they were doing a segment on it.
Mm-hmm.
Some creator said something about Fresh and Fit and what I call the white Fresh and Fit,
The impressive podcast or whatever they're called.
whatever.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whatever podcast,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And they said that both of them, Myron and the white guy,
Okay.
aren't married, don't have relationships
Yeah.
or anything.
They just yap.
Which I was like, what?
Yeah, Myron.
Like, I would expect them to be either married or in a relationship if they're spitting
No,
all
they're
this
not.
nonsense.
They're not.
So they're just really red pilled, bitter men.
And they be contradicting themselves all the time.
So every clip I see, I'm just like, what the
They
fuck? Are
like
they
if you
talking about?
watch their clips, most of the thing that they say is contradictory to what they said in the past. For example, Fresh on the Fresh and Fit podcast, right? Bro, bro tells people don't be a simp, but bro was simping for somebody on the low. Like they just
Maybe he just didn't want people to be what he was. Maybe he realized how weak he was, and he was like, "Guys, don't do what I'm doing. Do as I say, not as I do."
Yeah, all right. But they're clowns. They're fucking clowns. I'm glad that movement is dying. But what's gonna replace it though?
I don't know.
What's the next grift? What's the next big grift that's gonna like blow up in the next couple years? Because I feel like from 2019 to like 2025, that Red
The
Pill shit
gender wars is
was
almost over.
going like was going up there. But now, what's gonna be the next wave?
There's no next wave.
You don't
The
think so?
next wave, as they say, relationships are getting less and less.
Yeah, the male loneliness epidemic. That's a real thing, actually.
And
Birth rates are going down. Marriage rates are going down. Divorce is on the rise. People are not even dating anymore. The statistics look bleak.
it's sad, man.
Look at Japan.
I
Japan
guess.
is actually going through it. Like they're actually paying people to have kids in Japan, cause like they have more old people than they have young people, and in the next few years, the majority of the population is gonna be old, cause people are not reproducing. Women are not getting in relationships over there. Guys are socially awkward. Like it's a mess. They're actually in a crisis right now.
Well, they got to rebuild their society, or
How?
fix
How are
it
you
up.
gonna rebuild a society if you're not producing children?
Well, change the things that cause those things. Like the age of consent being 13.
That's not why.
You don't think that had a factor at all?
That doesn't have a factor as to why people are not having kids over there. I actually watched a documentary about it. That's why I'm knowledgeable about it. So, the problem is people are deciding to become more isolated. Like men over there, like feel like they're not making enough money. So like they're like, okay, why am I focusing on dating? I'm just focusing on
So here,
myself.
it's just
and
like
stuff
here.
that. It's worse than here
I know, but
because over here,
it's
obviously,
slowly getting here.
our like economy like kind of like sustain itself a little bit, but over there men are getting less educated over there. Women are being more educated. They're making more money.
Okay,
They also don't want to be with those guys that like
so
are not
that's
as educated as them.
slowly what's happening here too.
So they're just like, okay, I'm not gonna date. I'm just gonna like do casual hookups
Hmm.
and just do me. And I'm just only gonna date the 1% of the guys that like
The 5 guys that
yeah
exist.
that that like are on my level.
The
But
5 guys that
I'm
exist.
also not gonna be serious with them. I'm just gonna like tug war. So
and
there's
they're
a
gonna
lot-
tug a war with the other.
and then the
Millions.
other exactly the guys that make that money are like, yeah, I'm not gonna sell that. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
mess with the other women and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
some of them also don't make as much as me, so it's easier for me to get them.
Mhm.
So like it creates a whole thing, and then yeah, they're just.
Do you think
like,
that doesn't happen here?
It does, but it's not like we don't have that birth rate problem like quite as they
Right
do.
now, we
Right
don't.
now we don't, but over there it's crazy.
Well,
To the
it's
point where,
crazy
like,
because they're a smaller country.
they're like, yo, we're gonna pay you guys to get married. We're gonna pay you guys to have kids. They have so many incentives for people to start families.
I feel like we're close to that in 10 years.
And like they're even giving people like easier access to buy homes. They have a lot of abandoned homes, bro. They have a lot of abandoned like lands. So like there's like even
Is it cheap?
yes, people from the US
So you're saying that should
are
go?
buying abandoned homes in Japan for mad cheap
So
and using it as like resort like their vacation home.
So you're saying I'm about to copy my crib in
You
Japan?
can get a crib in the countryside of Japan for like 50K.
So
If you're lucky, you can find one for 20K.
so basically, what you're saying is
It's run down, it's
I
abandoned,
don't care about
but
it.
it's
You
land.
can fix that shit up. It's land.
Exactly. And they have a lot of those over there. So
Damn.
yeah, the
Damn,
government's
I don't want to capitalize off their downfall, but like, shit, I've been trying to go out there for a minute. So if I got a place for myself ready,
you buy it, fix it up, make
listen,
it Airbnb,
yo, I'll pull up and
and then live here. And then when you're ready to go to Japan, you're just
Listen,
like, all right,
I'll pull up with a gang of people. We'll come procreate.
crazy, bro. The point is to procreate with Japanese women.
I said I'll bring a gang of people.
And that's why also they're more open to tourism and like people coming into their country now because they're like, okay, if these people don't want to procreate, we gotta bring more people here so we can, get something started. So
Yeah, but they're gonna ruin their.
they're being more open about like immigrants and stuff. But then again, you have that side that like,
Aren't they
man,
s-
we're not gonna be pure anymore.
Yeah, are they xenophobic?
They're very xenophobic. So it's
So-
a tug of war. in their government.
What does xenophobic mean? Is it just another word for racism?
No, it's the fear of like it's not another word for racism. It's like overt patriotism, like not wanting to like mix with other people from other countries.
Like America?
Xenophobia has to do with countries, not about race.
No. So
Yeah.
America
What do you mean, so America? America is racist.
and xenophobic.
Well, now we're becoming xenophobic because we're like, oh, them
Now?
Mexicans, we don't want them.
Now,
Trump is like, we don't want the Mexicans over here, blah blah blah.
now we're xenophobic, bro. This country is built xenophobic.
But,
But I get that.
so hopefully Japan figures that shit out. Shout out to them.
Before we end up right behind them.
It's gonna happen here, but it's not gonna happen here as fast as it is over there.
Oh yeah, we're a bigger country.
Yeah, but eventually it's definitely gonna like happen here. Men are not educated in this country anymore. They don't pursue college and stuff like that. There's more women in college and with degrees than guys.
Are men pursuing trade schools? Because that makes way more sense.
They're not. Men are not even going to school.
Trade schools make more sense than college nowadays.
True. Well, certain industries make more sense. Now, I would advise people if you want to go to college and stuff like that, you
Get a
gotta
trade first.
you gotta go to like a college, you gotta get a degree that's actually gonna be useful. Like, I feel like colleges like capitalize on creating bullshit programs to make more money for people. Like,
Yeah,
to be
but
like, oh,
that's-
we offer X amount of like programs.
Yeah,
but
those
most of the
program-
programs
but
are
those-
not useful in the real
Those
world.
programs are for rich people.
People don't understand that though. You got like Timmy from a like a single mother household
Like
with like 6 kids that's on like freaking what's it called? That's on all the welfare you can imagine, right?
Mm.
And then he goes to freaking school to study fucking
liberal arts.
liberal arts. No disrespect to people that study liberal arts, but like, bro, what are you gonna like?
Wait.
What are you gonna do with a liberal arts
side
degree?
Side note.
And then you get in debt.
What is liberal arts?
You
Can
asked the wrong
somebody
person. I'm not.
explain
No,
to me?
no disrespect, because people have liberal arts degree. I don't want to disrespect.
I'm
people
not
of that country.
disrespecting the degree. I
No
just want to know what
disrespect,
it is.
But like, bro, like, what are your job prospects? And then you're in debt for college, and like you're not making enough to pay back those debts. It's like a cycle. Like, I feel like
What is the study of liberal arts? Yo, why she not working right
the
now?
study of arts? Wait, why don't you type it?
Because we have technology. The fuck is it raining crazy? I'm cutting this out until it starts. Is your Gemini working?
Okay, we're gonna rely on Gemini.
Just
Okay.
no, I don't think it's that. I think there's like literally no. I'm on one bar. What the fuck?
What is liberal arts?
The liberal arts are basically subjects that help you think critically and understand the world better. Think of things like history, literature, philosophy, languages, and even some sciences. It's about getting a well-rounded education rather than focusing on just one specific job skill. Do you want to know more about the history of the liberal arts or how they can help you in your career?
What kind of jobs can you get with a liberal arts degree?
That's a great question. People with liberal arts degrees go into all sorts of fields. You could be a writer, a teacher, a lawyer, a business manager, or even work in tech. The critical thinking and communication skills you learn are valuable in many different careers. Are you thinking about a specific career path?
Can you go to law school after getting a bachelor's in liberal arts?
Of course you can.
Absolutely. A liberal arts degree can actually be a great foundation for law school. The critical thinking, reading, and writing skills you develop are super important for success in law. Plus, many law schools appreciate the diverse perspectives that liberal arts majors bring to the table.
So I guess it's really not useless because you can do a lot of things with that degree. It depends on how you execute it. So I'll take what I said back. I was uneducated. I'm sorry.
I mean, I was too. That's why I asked.
That's it.
Because I always hear like, oh, you're studying liberal arts. I'm like, what the fuck is liberal arts?
'Cause you can like if you do continue to pursue your education, you can branch out in different fields.
So it's
because,
just
like,
getting a well-rounded
yeah,
of the world.
it's like a what's it called? It's general education. It's like a general like thing. You're well rounded in everything, and you can branch out to wherever you want to do. That's interesting.
Yeah, but it still requires more school to do into anything. else.
Everything requires more school to do. If you
Yeah.
want to further your education, yeah.
Yeah, but
To become a lawyer, you can't just do 4 years.
like I said, it's for rich people.
Eh.
Because you have the time and money to go start and get a general instead of just going straight into your path, which is what we were trying to say. You got to go straight into your path. If you don't have the money to continue through college,
Mm-hmm.
go for a straight path or go to a trade school.
I agree with that.
But if-
advice.
Like the rich people that do have the money to do it, they get to study liberal arts, then branch off, figure out what they want to do after they get it well-rounded, and then go. Which I think should be a thing for everyone. Everyone should be able to go to college, get well-rounded, and then straight up pursue the career.
Mm.
But we live in a capitalist, and we live in a society where if you don't have the money for that, you're not doing that. You better
Mhm.
go straight for what you need to do.
Totally agree. But yeah, we yapped and offered you guys some advice today. The last segment about the college thing, we just threw that in because off the dome, we give you advice for free and stuff.
No,
like
that was all planned. What are you talking about? Anyway, guys,
Anyway, guys.
we gonna get out of here. But I hope you guys like this episode. Trying a few different things.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing a lot of different things for the next couple of episodes.
And
Expect
we're gonna,
a huge
the next
change
one is
coming
gonna-
up soon. But
the next one is gonna be an anime focused one. We're just gonna be asking anime questions, and then we're just gonna answer them and like give our opinions on them.
yes,
from your
anime fans, I haven't forgotten about you. He has, but I haven't forgotten about you. We're getting an anime episode
The
out.
next episode, we're just gonna be reading random scenarios, random like anime questions that people ask, and give our opinion on them. One of the most popular anime out there. I'm sure you've seen them. Stuff that we've grown up with.
I
And
haven't
yeah,
seen them. This isn't our anime audience.
we're gonna do that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And this was a great episode. I'm happy you guys tuned in. Please keep liking and subscribing. Please run up the numbers. We're trying to reach
Facts.
100 subscribers. So we can
We
give you
coming for
guys
y'all.
more content. And yeah, help us grow. That's all I have for you guys today. Happy 4th of July and happy summer.
Oh, yeah, happy 4th of July, guys.
Yeah.
What you doing 4th?
You got any plans for me?
No.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see you guys
See you
later.
guys next time.
Bye.
Later. I'm about to kill you niggas. You don't even understand. Shit's about to go down. Niggas don't even know.